Hey collective, welcome in to Intuitive Dreams 1111. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing well. So, I have a little message to get out, a little unique as I was sitting here earlier this morning drinking my coffee and just sometimes I'm called because I have these decks laying out. They've been down here on my middle floor. I have not been up in my tarot room at all. And sometimes I'm just called to kind of like here's a tarot deck, and sometimes I'm just called to kind of pick things up and just look at it. So I did that this morning, first off with this tarot deck. And as I picked it up and split it, uh, right before me are one, two, three, four majors. There's more than that. On the half that I picked up, so from the deck, the bottom was another one and another major. And then I did the new numerology. And then the two other decks, I did a shuffle just to kind of see what would come out. So this is for somebody, okay? Or a group of collective people. You take that as it resonates. With all these majors, there is a major life shift happening. What's unique about this is I'm talking to somebody or a group of people that are intuitively aware and are intuitively planning their next move. Now, I don't mean necessarily physical move, could be just the next step, right? What is the next phase? What do I need to do? Because as you can see here in the High Priestess card, she's looking at, it's kind of like the moon, but it's a lit up sphere, right? And she's looking into it. She intuitively knows something. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who can foresight something in the future. So it's kind of like you're thinking about something, you're actively in your mind seeing yourself somewhere, you're seeing yourself in a certain place, a certain job, a certain relationship, a certain environment, around certain people, whatever that is to you, you're seeing it. The Emperor, okay? We have the Hanged Man, and we have the Sun as well as the High Priestess. And on this deck, I split it. This deck, I just picked it up. And you have the Empress. So I'm talking to somebody I feel is, so between the Emperor and the Empress, you are completely balanced between your masculine and feminine energy. So High Priestess is all about your intuition, right? The Empress is about expansion, intuition, creativity, abundance, inventive. And then the Emperor is the masculine energy, so it's more like in the 3D, the actual putting this plan into action, okay? Having control. I feel that you've been in a situation where possibly you're being distracted, okay? There could be some deceit behind this distraction, and I feel you're either going to receive communication, a visit from somebody, phone call, text message, letter, document, something that visits you that is related to this distraction that is a bit deceitful, because we have sneaky. So it's almost as if someone's hiding their true intentions towards you with this communication, this visit, document, however this information comes to you. It can be in any form. There's, like I said, some deceit behind it. I feel someone is envious of the fact that you are so on your game right now, because there is a lot of chaos going on in this world. There's chaos right now, especially with Gemini moving into Uranus, right? So this is like the kickstart, right? Because while Gemini moves into Uranus, these next few months is like a shakeup. It's a little kickstart, right? It's your ideas are flowing. And that's why I feel like somebody is really focusing in on where they see themselves, right? I feel something's coming to light, a truth, but it's also about your happiness. And I also feel that you're able to, with the Hanged Man, you're able to look at this situation from many different angles, which is why I feel you're going to be super successful in this transition. Keep in mind that in the beginning of November, Uranus will retrograde back into Taurus, which is a fixed sign. So right now, you have ideas swirling, right? Your mind is active. Things are starting to come to light. You're looking at this situation you're in many different angles, which is very Gemini, right? Very agile, very flexible, able to think of different avenues, right? Different ways to go, different ways to approach a situation. With the new numerology, when I split that deck, top card was 9999. We're in the year of the 9. Lessons learned. So you've learned multiple lessons, which is why you're now at a point of looking into your future and seeing what it is that you want, where it is you want to go. Because this card is reflect on your achievements and the journey that led you here. Let me say that again. Reflect on your achievements and the journey that led you here. That's what you're doing right now. That is what I'm feeling. But that's why I feel like there's somebody that wants to throw you off your game. They know you're going to be successful in something. They know you have the capability, right? The Empress and the Emperor. You are balanced. You're able to use both your feminine and masculine energy in a way that's going to take you to where you want to go. This reminder encourages you to stay optimistic, right? and keep striving towards your goals. Keep your momentum, supported by the powers of heaven. You've accomplished great things. Now embrace the rewards you've earned. So you've learned a lot of lessons. And now this is the year where you're taking all those lessons you've learned and you're now catapulting yourself into the next phase of your life. Behind that was 1616. Readjustments. That's what you're doing right now. I know you are. I feel it. You're looking at something that's going to take you somewhere. Your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic friendship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. So there could very well be you collaborating with new people, meeting new people. There could very well be someone from your past that's coming back. Could you need to be on the lookout from this person from the past? Could that be the person that might distract you from where it is you want to go, what it is you've worked so hard to do? Here's what's interesting. When I split the numerology and I saw these two cards I pulled out, this one was in the deck upside down. 1122, great shift. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and your dreams. But it was upside down. That's where this distraction and this deceit comes in. From somebody who is not being their true selves. They're hiding as they approach you, as they talk to you. They're not being their true selves. There's something they want to keep. They want to keep you from the next phase of your life because, the universe, all these majors. Oh, and I haven't even gotten to this yet. So excuse me. There's a lot going on in this. With all these majors, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is fate, positive changes. From you learning your lessons and being in the year of the 9, and you making all these readjustments, analyzing where you've been, who you've been dealing with, what scenarios have you been dealing with. You're analyzing it, right? Like I said with the Hanged Man, you're looking at it from all different angles so you can step forward in the right direction. But all the majors here, and then behind it, the Hermit, okay? You've been on a path, okay, for a while now. It could be over a year, for sure. Possibly longer. But you've been self-reflecting because you've been learning your lessons. 999, lessons learned. You've learned a lot of your lessons. So now the universe is bending in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune, right? When you walk into a casino and you drop $1 into the slot machine, you hear the bells ringing when you're a winner. That's what I'm hearing right now for you because of all these majors. So even with this person coming in, not fully showing you who they are, what they're saying, or what they're about, you are going to need to be very mindful. This could be your very last final test, okay? But I think you're going to pass this because of all the work you've done. The final test is this person keeping you from this final shift that's going to put you on the road to happiness. Not only are you seeing the light, but this is the happy card. Okay? The Emperor is taking charge of your life, making the decisions that need to be made, having control, actively putting those goals into action. The Empress is the one who has the ideas, the creative ideas. Together with the Emperor, it's putting it all in motion and putting it forward. So whatever you're doing, thinking of, planning, laying out, the universe is on your side. They're working this out for you. But be mindful. There are going to be people on your path that want to keep you from this great shift. That's why this was in reverse. It happened for a reason. I mean, clearly the deck had spread out at one point and I had to just put all the cards together. But the fact that happened and the fact that I was sitting here this morning and drinking my coffee and just, I don't know, called to like split decks and look at it as I'm drinking my coffee. Here, all this comes out and I'm like, this is a message for the collective that they need to know. Their great shift is here. It's coming because you're planning it out. Be mindful of this person coming back from your past, okay? Was there anything else? I think there was one more. The Ace of Pentacles. This is the new opportunities. This was also on the other half of the split of the deck. New opportunities, abundance, prosperity, security, stability, okay? This is where you're headed because of everything that you've done and everything you've learned. But the final test is making sure you do not let a specific person come back and distract you and be deceitful towards you to keep you from moving towards what you see, what you've been focusing on. Your subconscious mind knows, after all the hard work of planning and looking at this scenario from all different angles, only you know what's best for you, okay? So don't let this phone call, this visit, this unexpected message throw you off your game, okay? That's what I have for you. I hope this message is helpful. I hope it finds who it needs to find. And happy shifts. Let the universe work for you. Because you've initially put in the work. Now the universe is coming in to meet you, to give you these opportunities on what it is that you're planning, what it is you're thinking, where it is you want to go. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you soon.